1 year ago, I lost my Pro Tour card. It was an ultimate low point for me in darts, and my first year on tour wasn't too bad, but the following 2 years were really bad. And not just my darts on tour, but my darts overall were not good. And then I ended up losing my tour card. So it was like 2 years of crappy darts, building this crappy dart Sunday, and then losing my tour card was like that crappy cherry on top of this Sunday. And yeah, it was an ultimate low point for me. And that's when I said, I am done. So in this video, guys, I just want to go over what I mean by I'm done and talk about this mindset shift and how you can use it to get better at darts and throw your best darts. But first, guys, if you're new to Bullshot Darts, please make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. I'm trying to help players get better at darts, help grow the sport, and also live out my dream of traveling and playing darts. And subscribing, liking, commenting, and all that good stuff is a free way to support that. And I do greatly appreciate the support, guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a thumbs up. So I'm just going to do a quick little rewind here. When I first started playing darts, I loved it so much, even though I could barely hit my target, but I was so determined to get better. And then when I felt myself getting better, I made these dreams of goals, or dreams and goals, of achieving these certain things in darts. And they were big dreams. I always say dream big or don't dream at all. So I had these really big dreams. And as my darts career went on, there were all these little milestones that I was hitting that, was achieving my dreams, achieving these goals. And one of my big goals is to play on the Pro Tour here in North America. I mean, would I love to get on the PDC one day? Maybe. I'll definitely try sometime. Definitely not now throwing these darts, but maybe down the line I'll give it a shot. But anyway, so that was a big dream of mine. So when I eventually won my tour card, that was such a big moment for me, such a big milestone. I was so happy and so excited. And my first year on tour, I was actually throwing my best darts ever. I was consistently in the 80s and hitting the 90s more frequently. So once again, these dreams and goals that I set for myself, I could feel them coming to fruition. Now, after that one really good year on tour that I had, everything just went downhill from there. And my next 2 years or so, my darts were bad across the board, especially on the Pro Tour. I think I might have only won 2 or 3 matches in those 2 years, and it led to me losing my tour card. And that's when I said, I am done. Now, of course, I'm not done with darts. I still love darts. I still do have these dreams and goals. But what I was done with is not giving it my all to achieve these goals and dreams again. I'm done coming up with excuses for my failures. And this is the mindset shift that I want to relay to you guys to help you get better at darts. Because those 2 years that I was not throwing good, I had these distractions in my life. And instead of being able to compartmentalize them and put these distractions in one spot over here and then have my darts over here, I was allowing those distractions to affect my darts, and that was not a good thing. So that was my excuses I was coming up with. I was like, oh, I'm not throwing good and I don't want to do it because I have these distractions and it's throwing me off, this, and that. But really, I just needed to put distractions over here, not let them distract me and stop coming up with poor excuses, and then have my darts focus over here. So honestly, when I lost my tour card, that is when I was able to do that. I struggled with that so long for 2 years, but once I lost that tour card, that really put things into perspective for me. It took a lot of pressure off myself because I was trying too hard to throw good on tour, and that was screwing me up. And yeah, I just had an overall bad mindset. And I had a bad mindset. I thought I was a terrible darts player, so I wasn't doing too much practice at home because it would lower my confidence. And then when I would go out to tournaments and not perform well, that would hurt my mindset more. And then I wasn't practicing at home. So it was like this vicious cycle of not putting in the work, having that negative mindset, and coming up with these excuses. Oh, I'm not going to practice tonight because of this. I threw bad at this tournament because of this. When at the end of the day, it was all my fault. It was all my fault. I had that poor mindset and I needed to fix it. So losing my tour card was when I was able to stop letting the distractions distract me, because I was able to focus like, okay, yes, I have these distractions in my life and I'll just keep those over here. And then I have my dart streams and goals that I'll keep over here. I was able to separate them. And once I was able to say I'm done coming up with these excuses, that I'm done not putting in all of my effort and all of my work to get better at darts, the results were almost instant, because it was just 2 weeks later, I won a Dart Players of Chicago event. And long story short, the first few years I was on Dart Players of Chicago, I was winning like 3 to 5 events a season. Those 2 years of bad darts, I did not even make the finals in one event, let alone win one. And being able to go just 2 weeks later and then win the event, it just kind of puts everything into perspective. That bad mindset was just killing me totally, because I got those results. And the rest of this, I don't say this to brag or anything, but I'm rather just, once again, relaying the message to you guys to show the importance of this mindset. But my darts, ever since I made that mindset shift, have been the best that they've been in those 2 to 3 year span. After winning that Dart Players of Chicago event, I went on to win the next 4 of the 5 regular seasons events. My partner and I won some of the biggest blind draws in the area. Just a couple months ago, I won MVP at the Blueberry Hill tournament, which I'm still trying to wrap my mind around, because that was just probably the most incredible darts of weekends for me. And it all started with that mindset shift. So if you guys are coming up with these excuses as to why you're not getting in practice, oh, double 20, or why you're not throwing good darts, you need to throw those excuses away, because if you keep having those excuses, you're definitely not going to get better. You need to switch that mindset shift to, I'm going to get better. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to have fun when I go play. I'm not going to put pressure on myself. Because once you make that mindset shift, then it takes a lot of pressure off of you, but now you're mentally telling yourself that you are ready to throw your best darts. And if you have that mindset that you're ready to throw your best darts and give it your all, I promise you 100% you will throw better darts. All right, guys, let's get in one last throw here. Then we'll end up this video. My darts were kind of rough during this video. I just got back from the gym, so maybe my body's just a little, don't throw darts, Nick. But that would be an excuse, and we're done with the excuses. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, and shoot well.